Closed captioning for the Casey Malone Show is sponsored by Hunter Stevens Land Title Agency. Integrity, service, and commitment you can trust.
Oh yeah, Casey Malone is serving up local. It's time for the stories of our region, the tastes, the sights, the sounds, and the people in and around the valley. Get ready for some local flavor on the Casey Malone Show.
Today I prepare sun-dried tomato pesto. It's different and delicious. And we see part 1 and 2 of the push-up challenge at the YSU football meet and greet. The winners may surprise you. Here I am, all by myself in the middle of YSU Stadium, getting ready for meet and greet day. That is coming up August 5th. They've got all kind of things planned, and you have got to join us. Well, I'm sure you remember my friend, Dan Stanton. He's also almost like a producer of the show. He calls me with all these ideas. You know, you've got the memorial over there by Stanton Electric. He brought me some Winter Olympics. And sled riding with the all kind of crazy things. So then he calls me and says, what do you think about this push-up challenge with the YSU football team? And how did this come to be, Mr. Sam?
Well, it was just a matter of connecting the dots, okay? I'm a member of a coalition of electrical contractors, and we meet monthly to promote our industry. We do a lot with YSU. I have a neighbor, Jack Geis, who's a retired Air Force member. His priority is fitness.
Right.
And I'm thinking, maybe we could arrange a push-up contest with
And you
Jack,
know, it all fell into place.
It fell into place.
And these players are all excited. Jack's excited. This is going to be a really nice introduction during the meet and greet when everybody gets to meet the team.
So
now, are you going to join in?
Oh, well.
How many push-ups do you do each night?
Well, maybe 60 years ago I could do a few. Okay. Not today.
Well, I am really looking forward to August 5th. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I'm here with some of the YSU football team members, and we are preparing for the meet and greet that is coming up on August 5th. I hate to talk about football season because that brings summer to an end, but this is a great opportunity. Talk to the coaches, talk to the players, and we have got the brothers Julius, this is Dominic, and we've got Elijah Curtis. They are going to be taking on Jack, and he is going to compete with push-ups. Now, there's going to be like a 4-inch block that you have to touch and then go back up. Do you use the block?
I don't, but I do full push-ups, so I should be okay.
Yeah?
I should be
How
okay.
many do you do like a day?
Typically before I go to sleep, I do around 150.
Oh, sure.
So,
150? How about you, Dominic?
Usually probably a day. I probably do at least 100 before I go to sleep. Nothing crazy.
Why before bed? Why do you guys do it before bed, not first thing in the morning?
Me personally, I do morning and bed. I just think it's good to start your day off with some push-ups.
Of course you do.
How
many in the morning and how many at night?
I do about 100 once I wake up. Then I probably do about 150 to 200 also once I go to sleep.
Are you kidding me? So what do we have to look forward to? What do you guys think this year? How are you feeling? What mentally? What is the locker room like?
We're excited.
What's the attitude?
We have a lot to prove. We've had some triumphs in the past, and I believe that we're putting it all together right now, and we're just excited to be on the field and ready to give Youngstown what they deserve.
What is your position, by the way?
I play corner.
You play corner? I didn't even ask you guys. What is your positions?
I play safety.
Safety.
I play safety also.
Oh, do you?
Well,
do you?
like
Mr. Twice-a-day push-up guy. Okay, so, you know, he's real busy. All right, now let's bring Jack in. Come here, Jack. Now, this is the guy. Now, he has chosen Dominique as his partner. These are the teams. Now, do you do your push-ups in the morning and at night?
No, only in the morning.
Oh, well, Your teammate's going to
I
cover
do it
for
for
you.
3 hours and 20 minutes, though.
No, you don't.
Yes.
3 hours and 20 minutes every day you do push-ups.
4 days. Well, every other day.
Every
You
other
can't do it
day.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
Are you going to, Jack is going to show us the proper form. Jack is going to use this block, 4 inches, and this is where your chest goes.
Yes.
You touch it with your chest and then you go back up.
Right.
But our judges that will be here on the 5th are going to use their fist. And then that way they'll be able to tell if they touch or not.
Correct.
Because this is an inanimate object. There we go. All right, so let's do it, Jack. Now show us proper form. You guys better pay close attention here.
All right. You get up here and you come down and up.
Okay.
Okay? And you're touching every time. If you don't touch, it doesn't count.
When
Well-
did you begin this journey for such fitness? Is this from your days in the Air Force?
No, it's when I was younger, I took this pill, and I've been taking this pill ever
I want
since.
that
And it
pill.
seems
Let's write this
and
down.
it seems to work.
What is it?
It's get your ass out of bed and get a gym pill.
Well, Coach Phillips is in charge of all this madness.
Yes.
Your players are the best.
Yeah.
I mean, these guys really stepped up.
Oh, yes.
I think it's going to be great with them and Jack.
No, we love them, and they know it's for community. It's Meet the Team Day, so what fun competition. You know, someone approached
Right.
me, you know, and why not give back and make it a little competitive? And
That's right. I
meantime-
should mention that the money from the T-shirts and all that sold during the meet and greet are going to go to the Rich Center for Autism.
Yes, yes.
How you feeling about this year?
I'm feeling great. You know, these kids, they're mature, they've played a lot of football, they're bigger, they're stronger, they're faster. You know, for us, it's our first day of full pads that morning.
Exactly.
So then at 1 o'clock when we have Meet the Team, but just, you know, to get out and see who's going to represent Youngstown for the year. And, you know, we have activities, we have games, and, you know, our whole
for the
team
kids,
will be here.
food trucks. I
Yeah.
mean, it's really going to be a lot of fun. And I mean, everything really, really looks good. We are ready for some action. And I can't wait. I hate to see the end of summer, but I am always excited. So the first game is
Against Valpo.
Right,
That's
yeah.
that Thursday, the weekend before Labor Day, you know,
Right.
which is always a great starting point.
It is, and weather's always good, and I am so excited. We're going to be back because that is going to be so crazy. This challenge with the
August
push-ups.
5th.
I
And
can't
that's
wait.
just one piece of it that day, but this is a
Right.
big piece. And, you know, it is a challenge. Our kids, that competitive edge and
Right.
everything we
Oh,
do,
those guys have
we're
got it,
going to
man.
compete, and I know Jack's going to bring it.
Oh, I know, and I know the twins. Now that
Yeah.
they're competing against
Yeah.
each other, it's going to be all good.
But 4,000 push-ups every other day,
I
that's
mean,
a
come
lot
on.
of push-ups.
How many you do a day?
I'm not even close to that.
For 3
so.
hours.
Yeah.
For 3 consecutive hours.
Yeah, so that's amazing.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
amazing.
I only do 2 hours a day.
Okay, Casey.
Kamara Jewelers is the place to buy an engagement ring because we want a relationship with you that lasts a lifetime. Your commitment with her is the same commitment we have to you.
We want to sit down with you and teach you about diamonds so you're educated on what you're buying. We have the largest selection we ever have, which is the largest in the area, and at the best value. And if it's not something in our case, we could always custom make it. We can make any dream come true.
Get real, get Kamara.
Join the Isle Purple Cat family. Employment opportunities are available. Given is living. Join the Isle Purple Cat family. Employment opportunities are available at $13 an hour. Given is living.
Woolley Brothers has a great choice of quality cheeses. We use our relationship with Old World Houses to specially select the product and then have it custom cut and packaged by our own local artisans. At Woolley Brothers Market, our family is in the store.
Locally sourced is good, whether it's ingredients or a bank, and that's why my bank is Farmers National Bank. Since 1887, Farmers has remained rock solid through every economic condition. Having a bank with a history of safety, soundness, and conservative management is a must. It all boils down to this. You need a bank that will help you reach your goals. I do too. and Farmers is mine. Farmers National Bank, rock solid. Well, helping to organize this whole meet and greet day is Rob Schmidt, and he also helped organize the big match that's coming up with the push-up match with Jack.
Dan Stanton and Jack Geisler, the two guys that cooked up the push-up challenge, as you know, and there's a lot of moving parts that go into a day like a meet the team for YSU football, and John Vargo's really kind of spearheaded this whole thing. John really kind of laid it all out from goal line to goal line, and he's really masterminded it. But it's one of these events that you just want the public to come in, get to meet your players. We sell that to our student athletes, that you're more than just a number.
Well, exactly.
Our fans get to know you. They get to know your face. They get to identify with you, and it helps them become fans of you and the program.
And I'll tell you, you look at the roster and you see so many former players have got their kids on now.
A lot of local kids are now either staying here or being recruited to stay here. And that was always the foundation that Coach Tressel did back in the 90s. And Doug is a disciple of Coach Tressel, and it's been important for them to kind of maintain that base.
Well, we've got Caleb and Jerome, and they're both juniors. And what do you think? It's your third year coming back. It seems to be a different feeling this year. Everyone's really positive.
Yes, ma'am. The team is great. We definitely recruited some good guys. We're practicing this principle through it, not to it, making sure that we leave no doubt on the field, and we're just going hard this year.
So today was your first day with pads, right?
Yes, full pads, yes, ma'am.
And how did it go, full pads?
It went great. I think it was very physical practice. We did a lot of good things we've been working on. I'm just really excited for this next upcoming season. I think it's going to be huge for us, for sure.
I know, there just is so much. Do you have a prediction? Come on, you're going to give us a record. What do you think?
I can't really say a prediction, but I just, like Rome said, I just know we're going to go out there, we're going to work as hard as possibly we can to get as many wins as we can.
Hey, look at my buddy's here. Remember her? She was on my show. She sang, what's your song, Beth?
Beth.
From Kiss.
Yes, that's right.
Chrissy here. So you're gonna get some autographs?
I am. You played great last year.
Thank you.
I was cheering hard for you.
Thank you.
See?
She remembers.
She remembers, Max. Okay.
There you go. Oh my gosh.
What's your thoughts for this year?
I think it's gonna be a great year. I mean, we got 18 out of 22 dudes returning that are starting. So, can't go wrong.
What's the feeling like in the locker room? Is there just total positivity?
Yeah,
You guys really excited for the season to begin?
Yeah, brotherhood.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, that's all it's really about. Okay, so I'm going through the roster, and I see Sam Merriman, his name here, 0.
Yep.
And he's a long snapper. Now, Sam, I don't even know. What is a long snapper? Please educate me.
We were very under the radar. Nobody really knows about us really until we mess up. So what we do is we snap on punts. 4th down comes around, punt team comes out. I'm the one that snaps it to the punter.
Okay.
And then I also snap on field goals.
How many more years do you have here now?
I have 2 years left. I have this year and next year.
Merriman, the long snapper. I'm going to be cheering for you.
Love that. Yep, thank you.
Long snapper, do you know what that is, Mitch?
Yeah, I know what long snappers. I used to long snap in high school because all it is throwing between your legs. So
is that all it is?
That's all it is.
It's
just
no skill.
Zero skill. Zero skill. Red's the man.
Don't tell Red.
He's the man, though.
He is.
But the only reason I wouldn't ever want to long snap is because then I got to go make a tackle or something. I'm not doing that.
That's right.
Nope, that's not
how are we looking this year? How you feeling?
I feel great. This is the most excited I've ever been about Youngstown State football. I've been a fan since I was this big.
Right.
Grew up watching the Penguins. And now I'm a part of it. And again, this is the most excited I've ever been for this year, man. It's gonna be special.
Everybody has such a positive vibe. I mean, do you feel that in the locker room too?
Yeah, it's been a huge culture change. When Coach Phillips got here, the culture wasn't there because new coaching staff, new players, you don't know what to expect.
Right.
Going into year 3, year 4 now, our culture, our brotherhood, it's different. I would die for one of these guys out here today, including these freshmen who just got in here, because that's a culture that, that we're living in right now.
Well, this really cool t-shirt is of course, the puzzle, and that is for autism, and proceeds for every t-shirt sold today goes to the Rich Center for Autism. And we have the brand new interim director, Mike Latessa. How are things going there, director?
Well, it's great. This is actually my first day as the interim executive director, and so what a great experience to come out here to Sandbox Stadium. I'm a former Penguin. Things are going good. You know, we're finishing up our last week of our summer program this Thursday with a Kennywood trip. So it's an exciting day for us, and then we have a couple weeks off without students and teachers, bring our teachers back for a week, and then it's ready for school to start after Labor Day.
Well, good luck on your new position.
Thank you so much. I'm glad to be here and enjoy this exciting day.
What do you think?
I love it. What do you think? I love it.
Okay, so
How did they come up with a tie?
I know. I mean, what are
60
the odds?
seconds. Unbelievable.
I think we should send the young kids back in.
Yes, maybe
These
we
guys
will.
I mean, a minute, I guess.
That's
is
a
pretty
long time. That's a long
Roger
time.
was getting a little unsteady, but then he regained consciousness.
You know, the best thing is, I'm not out there doing it.
I don't want any players to get hurt.
No, they won't.
Okay.
They won't.
Wow, I mean, that was exhausting.
It was. I practice inside. I guess I should have been practicing outside. Yeah.
But even so, man, you guys killed it.
Yeah, we did good. We did
You
good.
guys did
Yeah, we
really good.
Appreciate that.
And next year, you're up for the challenge again.
I already told him, I said, Elijah's going to be here next year. I said, we're going to do this plus one secret exercise. I got to practice it first. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I can't tell him no. They'll be
Well, Terry, you're a YSU alum.
Yes, I am.
I mean, she just graduated a couple years ago.
Just a couple years
And
ago.
I mean, isn't the vibe here
The
crazy?
vibe is incredible. It's so exciting.
And your dad, is he the
He's the
man?
number one fan.
I know, and he comes up with these ideas, and I'll tell you, he's really something. Well, this was your big idea. What did you think?
Oh, it was great. Better than what I expected. I was worried how it was going to turn out. It couldn't have been better.
They both, I'll tell you, I think that 60 seconds was a long one.
Yeah.
And
I hope this turns into a tradition for years to come. Help the football team.
It was
Help the
awesome.
school.
Rulli Brothers is way ahead of the competition. Check out Rulli Spice World, where you can buy bulk herbs and spices, plus candies, nuts, and fillings for pennies on the dollar. At Rulli Brothers Market, our family is in the store.
I'm Elizabeth Bernard. For more than 30 years, I've provided our Valley with sound legal advice. My associate Jennifer Rigetti and I will be your legal representatives if you're involved in a car, truck, or motorcycle accident. Don't try to handle it yourself. We'll navigate the red tape of dealing with doctors, medical insurance, and all the obstacles that you'll face. Remember, there are no upfront fees on personal injury cases, and hiring a lawyer does not mean you have to go to court.
Call attorney Elizabeth Bernard, local legal experience for more than 30 years.
It's happening now. Construction is underway at GABACAMP, a year-round destination for adults with disabilities and their families to get away, close to home, accessible to all, with no barriers. Donate now to GABACAMP. Giving is living.
You better come on in my kitchen.
Well, it seems like every month I find a new favorite dish. And this month, my new favorite thing is my sun-dried tomato pesto. I'm going to make it over a pasta, but let me tell you, this would be an excellent dip, excellent on a bruschetta, and it's so easy to make, and the ingredients are really in your pantry. There's not a lot of fresh herbs in there other than the basil, but this freezes really well. So once you have your food processor out. You can make a few batches, stick it in the freezer, and such an easy meal. For this recipe, you'll need 1 pound of a short noodle pasta, 1 roasted red pepper, 1/2 cup of sun-dried tomatoes, drain if packed in oil, 1 cup of fresh basil leaves, plus a few leaves for garnish, 1/2 cup of toasted walnuts, 1/2 cup of grated Parmesan, juice from 1/2 lemon, 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, 4 cloves of garlic, roughly chopped, 1 cup of pasta water, 1/3 cup of extra virgin olive oil, 1 teaspoon of red pepper flakes, and 1/2 teaspoon of ground black pepper. I just dropped that spiral pasta into salted boiling water, and I'm cooking it to al dente, so it'll probably be about 7 minutes. So in the meanwhile, what I'm going to do is add everything into the bowl, all of the dry ingredients, like the nuts. Make sure you use the blade attachment, the basil, love fresh basil, adds the best flavors ever. Then I'm going to add the sun-dried tomatoes, the tomato paste, which is so good to have the tube in your fridge, because whenever you need to add a little zing to something, it really does make a difference. So I always keep that on hand. Chopped garlic, the lemon juice, the pepper, and the red pepper. Now this is a full teaspoon. This does add quite a bit of heat. If you are not a big fan of the heat, you could leave that out, or you could do 1/2 teaspoon. And then for the roasted red pepper, in these jars from Giarusa, there is full peppers right there in the jar. There's about 3 or 4 to a jar. So just break that up and throw this in. And that also adds a little moisture. We are going to need the pasta water, but we're not going to be able to grab that until we drain it. So what I'm going to do is stick this on and get it. It'll be a really nice firm paste. So it's a really chunky paste, and that's on purpose because we don't have much moisture in here. Now I am going to take, and while the machine is running, I'm going to pour the olive oil in the feeding tube. And that'll really mix it up well. It's still pretty thick, and that's why we need the pasta water. Instead of adding a lot more oil to it, we'll be using the starchy water. So I'm just going to add the cheese right now. Move it along a little bit more, and we'll finish this off as soon as we drain the pasta. You can see that it's really chunky right now with all the ingredients in except for the pasta water. So what I'm going to do right now is just add 1/2 of it. While the machine is running, I'm just going to add 1/2 cup. Totally different sauce now, see? We are going to mix this in the pot that I cooked it in because, you know, we don't want to make too many dirty dishes. So just take the blade out because you don't want to waste any of this good pesto because it is so delicious and flavorful. And let's see, there we go. We've got most of that off. So I'm going to put about 1/2 of this at the bottom of this pot. Okay, and then I'm going to add 1/2 of the noodles. I picked the spirals. Now look how fun these are. Aren't those cute? And then they'll catch all of these wonderful flavors. So while it's still hot, I'm going to add it to the pot. I just love these spring rolls. And I'm going to mix this thoroughly. And now I'm going to use the other 1/2 of the pesto and then add the rest. There we go. We'll mix this. And I think it really looks good, but it's not this glossy color that I like. And that shows it's a little more moist. So what I'm going to do is mix this up. I'm going to add 1/4 cup Look. You see how it has that really pretty, shiny, I don't want to say oily, but I call it a gloss. And it's just a really nice consistency. Just take a couple leaves of the leftover basil and just tear them and put it on top for a little garnish. And guess who is going to be joining me for the taste today? That's right, my mother, Jelaine. She is going to love this pasta. She has not tried it yet. Now, Jelaine, you have not been in my kitchen to try this dish yet.
No, I haven't.
Ken has eaten it numerous times. I've been perfecting it. And tell me what you think.
Oh, it's so good. It's got a bit of a bite.
It's a little heat. And again, you can leave out the red pepper seeds if you don't like them.
No.
But I like a little bit of a kick.
Yes.
So I got one of my favorite wines for us to enjoy with this. This is one of my favorite labels. It is Hanley, right there in Northern California, right below Mendocino. And this is a great winery, and they have wonderful stuff. And this is their 2018 Pinot. Cheers.
It's a beautiful color.
Run, do not walk to my website, CaseyMaloneShow.com, and look for my sun-dried tomato pesto. You are going to love this. It is really delicious.
It's yummy.
Sage is already back for more. Cheers. The Casey Malone Show is sponsored in part by Denise and John York and the DeBartolo Corporation.